Episódio 4, a verdade. Vamos lá, pessoal.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Bom, galera, começamos aqui o 4º capítulo e já começa daquele jeito, né? Pessoal, eu vou fazer algumas críticas em relação ao último episódio. Vocês provavelmente perceberam.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Bom, continuando o que eu estava dizendo, eu vou fazer algumas críticas em relação ao capítulo 3. Eu acho que demorou demais assim da conta. Eu acho que eles alongaram demais a história, porque tipo, se vocês jogarem um jogo, vocês vão entender, mas eu acho que vendo a gameplay dá pra entender mais ou menos. Que a sensação que dá é que, tipo assim, era pra ter acabado várias vezes aquele capítulo, né? Só que era enrolação atrás de enrolação. Por mais que a história do Alan Wake seja boa, eu sinceramente não gostei do jeito que caminhou o capítulo 3, né? Eu não gostei. Achei um capítulo muito longo, né? Poderia ter acabado ali rápido, né? Escala montanha, se equilibra, né? E, enfim, vamos continuar. Mas era só isso que eu queria dizer mesmo. Não sei se foi só eu, né?
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan. Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically. I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Meu Pix on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Nossa, é um pior que o outro, cara. Dá pra acreditar nisso daqui que a gente tá ouvindo? Tipo, a esposa do Alan morreu? Eu não acho não, cara, que isso aqui é tudo sonho, alucinação.
Alan, please, this way.
Ó, a mulher cantando aqui, ó.
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Deixa eu ver se não tem mais nada aqui. Opa. The Creator's Dilemma, um novo e envolvente livro escrito por Dr. Emil Hartman, autor do best-seller Creative Flow, inclui suas técnicas revolucionárias, a terapia de engajamento e o fluxo. explicadas em suas próprias palavras. Já disponível nas maiores livrarias do país. É, rapaz, cara, é... Olha, eu acho difícil... Olha, garrafa de café no escurinho, rapaz. Eu acho difícil ser tudo mentira, né? Eu não acho, de verdade, mas vamos ver o que desenrola. Dessa vez ele tá com segurança dele para o Alan não dar um soco nele, para quem tá acompanhando a série, viu, né? Boas-vindas à pousada Control Lake. Estamos aqui para oferecer o tratamento especializado do que você precisa. No entanto, lembre-se, peça que amigos e familiares marquem um horário de visita para que não interfiram na sua terapia ou períodos de criatividade. Respeite a privacidade e o espaço pessoal dos outros pacientes, principalmente quando estiverem engajados em seus processos criativos. Seja paciente. Normalmente, nossos pacientes têm problemas criativos duradouros que não serão resolvidos da noite para o dia. Permita-se levar o tempo de que precisar. Lembre-se que o seu tratamento é voluntário e elaborado especificamente para você. A terapia de engajamento e o método associado ao fluxo funcionam melhor quando está ativamente engajado no processo de moldagem deles. Em caso de dúvida, não hesite em expressá-la. Ok. Vamos lá. Peraí.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a... how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
we have
guys.
a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Nossa, que diálogo longo, hein, pessoal?
Built the farm close to the lake, a place of power.
Bom, acho que agora acabou. Vocês perceberam? Ah, tá bom, pelo amor de Deus. Que diálogo longo. Vocês perceberam que tinha tipo um jogo daquele seriado que passa aqui, aquele programa de TV, acho que não é nem um seriado. É Night Springs. Parecia ser um jogo de tabuleiro, talvez. Achei legal. Bom, vamos voltar pro quarto, né?
Got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
The doors were
You
locked.
can get to your room
Hartman
by
and the
those
nurses
stairs,
would have
Wake.
keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
É, a gente tá à mercê aí do Dr. Hartman. Enfim, um cara que o Alan deu um soco. Ele aparentemente está cuidando de nós ou está mentindo a beça.
I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses, Bert, since you're so tough, Bert.
We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal name.
Ué, não é aqui? Então é aqui então. Eu acho estranho que, tipo assim...
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Interessante. Interessante, hein?
The
Será?
markers on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Vamos ver.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Olha só. Então eu acho que o negócio começou a desandar mesmo naquela vez lá que a esposa dele trouxe a máquina de escrever. Aí foi quando ele pirou o cabeçote, porque ele não queria, né? Então acho que a partir daquele momento o Alan foi se afundando mais e mais nisso, né? Essa inquietação, por assim dizer. Então assim, é difícil dizer se o Alan tá alucinando. Eu acho que tem coisa estranha acontecendo aqui.
Barry? Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy out. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Ah, então tem coisa errada mesmo, porque assim, chamaram o cara, né? Chamaram o amigo do Alan pra cá, bateram nele e prenderam ele aqui. Então tem muita coisa errada, né?
These were all the pages I had on me. And more. 'Cause
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Agora fudeu, hein, galera. É, morri. Previsível, né? Previsível.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Tá, eu sei que pra aquele lado não é, então vamos pra cá. Ah, fala sério. Como que eu vou sair daqui então, meu filho? Como que eu vou sair daqui? É, eu vou morrer. Eu não sei como sair daqui, velho. Talvez pelo meu quarto? Não tô enxergando nada, velho. Tá escuro. Ai, tá. Que sorte, hein? Cadê? Onde que tá a escada, velho? Ai, eu não tô conseguindo enxergar, bicho. Tá muito escuro. E agora? Pera aí, cara. É só eu lembrar. Acho que tá aqui, não tá? É aqui mesmo. Ai, 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 ai. E agora? Ué. E agora? Oxi. Cara. Tem uma porta pra cá. Nossa, eu tive que atirar pra poder enxergar. Ok. É. Onde é pra ir? Ah. Opa. Que é isso aqui? Ah, mais um episódio do Nightmare. Só que eu não tô conseguindo ouvir nada. E agora? Como que eu vou saber? Bom, galera. Eu vou ver só as imagens. Vamos ver o que vai rolar dessa vez. Sempre rola alguma coisa misteriosa, né, nesses programas de TV. O que tá acontecendo, cara? Eu não tô entendendo nada. Ah, tá repetindo. Ficamos aqui de bobo. Não tinha nada, a gente ficou o tempo todo ali e só se repetiu. Eu nem sei o que aconteceu, pra ser sincero. Onde é pra ir agora? Tá, pra cá não é. Oxi. Ai, caramba. Ai, caralho. Nossa. Não entendi. O negócio ali cai. Tem que atirar isso aqui, né? Não. Ai. Mas aqui tá fechado. Não tem pra onde ir. Onde eu vou? Ué. Ué, gente. Tem nada pra cá, pô. Oxi. Ah, já entendi. Entendi. Não. Ué. Acho que tem que fazer esse negócio quebrar a porta, não é isso? É isso mesmo. Né, que era isso mesmo, velho? Nossa. Caramba, bicho.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Demorei um pouco pra...
Look at the house, Al. Look out.
Ai, caramba. O que tem que fazer? Aê, caramba. Tem alguma coisa pra cá? Munição. Quer dizer, munição não, né? Sinalizador. Mas já serve. Ai, caramba, velho. Eu confesso que essa parte foi bem tensa, hein? Um labirinto. Nossa, que ótimo. Vamos pela esquerda. Esquerda não tem nada. Vamos pela direita. Carregar a arma, né? Porque labirinto. Suspeito, né? Opa. Sabia. Previsível, hein? Ui! Porra, acabei com a minha munição. Não valeu a pena. Sorte que tem mais aqui. Ai, caralho. Nossa, eu agi por impulso, cara. Sai, consegui, porra. Nossa. Ai, deu tempo. Quase que o inimigo pega, hein? Nossa. Que porra é essa? Ixi, boss. Será que eu enfrento isso daqui ou deixo quieto? Ai, tô morrendo, cara. Ficar aqui pra recuperar um pouco de vida. Ai, caraca. Passou, o perigo passou, graças a Deus. Ai, parte tensa, hein? Parte bem tensa. Eu não sei nem se poderia fugir e tal, mas enfim. Atravesse o jardim, já atravessei, ué. Vai ter que voltar? Ué? Ah, aqui tinha coisa, ó. Eu não vi isso aqui, caramba. Olha, eu não vi isso aqui. Oxe, mudou? Que estranho, a gente não veio por aqui. Que loucura. Nossa, cara. Pelo amor de Deus. Se eu for esperto, eu não gasto muito recurso com essa galera, não, viu? É, não teve jeito, tive que gastar. Senão eu ia morrer, cara. Aliás, deixa eu recuperar um pouco a vida aqui. Acabei gastando meu flash. Aí tá bom. Olha, a gente tá com bastante munição de pistola. Bastante mesmo. Tem um lugar aqui. Ah, é água. Ok. Ah, é sério? Inimigo? Ah, não vou perder bala. Não quero perder bala, valeu. O negócio é economizar recurso, galera. O máximo que der. E até mesmo pra gameplay não ficar muito longa. Porque talvez a gameplay está demorando demais. Porque eu tô focando muito em eliminar os inimigos, né? Quando não precisa. Enfim. Ó, tem um inimigo bem na porta que eu acho que eu vou ter que matar. Ah não, Hellberry.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry!
I'll find it, don't worry about it!
É, imaginei que isso poderia acontecer. Ai, que ótimo.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it!
Aí é foda. Ah, é. Pegar a shotgun, cara, né? Pior dos...
No, wait, that's a twig!
Ai, que ótimo. Ai, caramba. Consegui.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out! Ow! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Que merda, hein? Ó,
Barry! Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine. Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Eita. Então, como vocês bem podem ver, pessoal, o Barry, ele tá vendo as coisas acontecendo. Aquele doutor, ele tá vendo as coisas acontecendo também. Só que daí a gente entra na paranoia de que é tudo verdade ou é tudo mentira? Daí fica aquele questionamento. É ficção ou realidade? Ai, caraca. Ai, meu Deus, eu mereço. O foda é que o Alan Wake ele não corre, velho. E é isso que dá agonia. Ele corre um pouquinho e depois para. É como se eu estivesse controlando um protagonista asmático ou velho. Se bem que o Alan é um cara normal, ele não deve ser um cara atlético, faz exercício nem nada. Então assim, dá pra entender ele não conseguir correr muito. É. Ele é normal. Aí. Ué, girei o negócio e cadê? Vou ter que ligar, né? Provável.
I hope there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Tá, e o gerador está aqui, imagino. Eu devia ter pulado. É cabeça, viu? Bom que a gente vai recuperar a vida, né? Quando eu ligar esse poste. Tá, vamos ter que pular agora. Bom, eu tô gostando do desenrolo desse capítulo. Tá infinitamente melhor do que o terceiro. Sem sombra de dúvidas. Ai, caramba, eu caí de novo. Ai, desligou. Poxa, eu ia usar pra recuperar a vida, mas tá bom.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
É, então, sem uma arma de fogo não dá, né, Alan? O que tá escrito aqui? Trust. Trust. Domine. New York. Confie na... Olha os inimigos se mexendo ali. Que ótimo. Mas eu não tenho arma, como que eu vou fazer? Fazer mágica? Pelo visto o jogo quer que eu faça mágica. Ok. Cara, sem arma não dá pra fazer. E eu vi que tem inimigo ali. E aí, jogo? É, fudeu. Agora fudeu mesmo. Nossa, tem inimigo em todo canto. Não dá pra ligar o gerador. A gente tem duas opções. A gente corre ou corre. É isso. Nossa, eu... Ai, caramba. Cara, eu não tô conseguindo olhar pra frente, eu só tô indo. Ai, deu bom. Deu bom, caramba. Nossa, velho, que é isso, gente? Ó, é o que deu pra fazer ali. Cara, como que o jogo me deixa sem munição e deixa Deus dará, né? É foda. Bom, mas eu realmente estou gostando do desenrolo desse capítulo, como eu tava falando pra vocês. Tá rolando muito rápido as coisas, eu tô gostando. E eu já sei até o título desse capítulo, hein? Eu acho que é um título bem legal e vai combinar com até mesmo o próprio nome original. Eu acho que vai ficar bem bacana. Então, se vocês estão vendo aí o título aí, me respondam se vocês gostaram ou não, ok? Bom, eu ainda tô sem munição. É, eu ainda tô sem munição mesmo. Tá, a gente tá indo na fazenda dos Anderson, porque aparentemente eles sabem o que aconteceu.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
temos esse carro indo pra esse chalé aí. Pode muito bem ser o Barry ou o doutor. Vai saber, né?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Ai, armadilha, eu quase caí numa. Acabei de cair. Olha que ótimo, né? Ai, caramba, só pode ser brincadeira. Bom, vamos correr. Ah, pelo amor de Deus, o que que tá acontecendo? Bom, já não tá atrás de mim, né? Como tem luz, sai fora rapidinho. Já era. Ai, nossa.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
É, agora dá, né? Porra, armada é outra... É diferente, né? Tem como. Armado, com vida. Aí sim. Toma cuidado com essas armadilhas, cara. Meu, mas como pode eu cair? Aí é foda. Aí é foda, galera. Ó. Ah, eu fiz merda, era pra subir ali, ó. Ai, eu vou morrer, mas por burrice minha. Ou não. Eu morro ou não morro? É, morri por burrice. É o que dá, cara. Ficar só olhando pra trás, não foca na frente. Primeira... Não, não é a primeira morte. Eu ia falar a primeira morte do capítulo, mas não é não. Bem queria, viu? Enfim. Só seguir a luz, cara. Só seguir a luz. É, ferrou. Ah, 2 é foda, hein? Que é isso. Ai, dane-se. Tive que gastar o sinalizador. Talvez nem precisava, talvez. Mas gastei. Se não demora muito, a gente consegue passar. Ixi, é uma chatice.
Hello? Anybody here?
Que isso? Que loucura é essa? Que isso?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's something bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Que loucura, né? O cara caiu ou o cara morreu? Oxe, ele tomou um tiro. Ué, e cadê o cara?
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Que loucura. Vai, lá vem, lá vem. Sabia? Eu não sabia.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Ah, esse era o Danny. É, eu sabia que ia aparecer ele porque, né?
The front door was locked.
O cara não toma um tiro sozinho, só se for muito animal. Opa. Olha a garrafa de café aqui, ó. Todas as portas estão fechadas. O que é isso? Qual que tá aberto? É uma boa ideia. Vamos lá.
For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Tem uma garrafa aqui, ó. Oxi. Aqui? Olha como esse jogo é sacana, cara. Ele deixa um coletável no meio da rua. Mas que bom que eu sou atento, né? Eu não sei se eu tô pegando todas as garrafas. Pelo menos as que eu tô vendo eu pego. Agora, as que eu não tô vendo, meu amigo, não tem muito o que eu fazer, não é mesmo? Nessa gameplay aqui, eu vou evitar atropelar os possuídos. Pra não demorar muito também. Olha, eu quase fazendo merda. E olha que eu falei ainda. Deixa eu só dar uma olhada em quantos minutos de gameplay já, ó. Ixi, 1 hora. Ou seja... Aqui é a fazenda, cadê? Não tem entrada? Tem entrada sim. Ali. Nossa, tá danificando muito o carro. É, ganhei uma conquista aqui de atropelar os possuídos. Eu imaginei que tinha. Porque, né? Faz muito sentido ter um negócio e não der pra fazer, né? Enfim, agora a gente sai do carro, vamos andando. 1 hora de... Ai, não dá, não dá. Por que eu fui fazer isso, hein? Não tem jeito. Tá, aqui não tem jeito, né, pessoal? Aqui tem que fazer a maracutaia. Ó. Ai, que bom. Ganhei até uma conquista aqui. Impediu que 20 objetos inaminados... Como que é a palavra? Inaminados. Que não ganhassem vida, né? Ou seja, você aponta a lanterna para 20 objetos e você ganha a conquista. O Alan Wake, ele é muito recompensador em questão de conquistas. Eu gostei disso. Tem jogo que é bem miserável para dar conquistas. Ou troféu, né? Se for o caso do PlayStation. É um negócio assim que agrada, né? Logicamente. Mas... Eu não vou mentir pra vocês. Não tem como eu mentir e falar que eu não me importo. Porque eu me importo sim. É legal, né? Receber uma recompensa por aquilo que você faz, né? Tá aqui. Ah, que dá pra entrar. Achei que não daria. Mas ok. Ih, cheiro de treta, hein? Quer dizer, som de treta. Cheiro é foda. Essa dá pra entrar aqui e cadê as outras áreas? Que estranho. Casa sem... Casa sem porta. Pera aí. Meio que uma seta. Uma seta pra cá. O que ele quer que eu veja aqui? Ó. Seta apontando pra cá. Ah. Ah. Agora tudo faz sentido. Tá vendo como é bom prestar atenção no jogo? Se não prestar atenção no jogo, meu amigo. Nossa, mirei a lanterna bem na hora. Ai, não era pra fazer isso. Ai, droga. Ai, tem mais ainda. Nossa, não adianta correr dele não, ele é mais rápido. Morreu. Bom, vamos correr aqui pra, né, diminuir o tempo dessa gameplay. Até que eu morri poucas vezes aqui, viu?
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
É, de fato é uma baita fazenda, hein?
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
So glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! place is stopped! Hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
Ah, eu fiz bosta. Eu espero que essa música aqui não dê copyright, porque se der, eu vou ter que mutar.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stacked! Hold on! I'm trying to get the stage
Ai, 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 ai.
Goddamn turn-of-the-century wiring! Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Ah.
Yes! Al! Stay in the light! No! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for the battery, please, please, please!
Ah, lanterna de holofote?
Al, please don't let me die here. Oh, if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always want it to go out. Rock and roll! Woo!
Cara, isso aqui tá muito bom, velho.
This may be the most awesome
Trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really?
children of the Elder God! Oh, God damn it! Back in the game, yes!
Nossa, munição a roda aqui, velho. É, não tão a roda agora, né? Nossa, segurei tempo suficiente, que bom. Nossa, muito foda. Que capítulo foda, velho.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Nossa, que foda. Sem dúvida nenhuma, é o melhor capítulo de todos. Só pra essa parte aqui. Rock and roll, explosão, cara, me ganhou. Eu gostei. Nossa, bem melhor que o terceiro. Tá doido. É, mas também tem que ter aquela variação, né? Nem todo capítulo tem que ser bom, né? Se a gente for pensar por esse lado.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Tem um gerador ali, ó. Como que eu vou subir aqui? Eis a questão. Nossa, mas é insano, cara. É engraçado que... Bom, enfim, eu não vou dar spoiler, né? Eu ia comentar um negócio aqui, mas quem sabe, sabe o que eu queria dizer. Essa parte do rock and roll, olha, eu tô ansioso para ver novamente. Mas, bom, eu não sei se vai ter aqui no Alan Wake, mas enfim.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves.
Nossa, bastante coisa no chão. Tem que tomar cuidado para não...
guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams in a soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves
started?
into life.
Was this one of your
Vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Esse daqui também foi bem estranho. Mas ok. Cara, eu acho legal que o mundo do Alan Wake é simplesmente fascinante. Você se questionar o tempo todo o que é real e o que é história. A não ser que seja tudo história e eu tô ficando doido. Eu já tô ficando maluco. Enfim. Mas a história é intrigante demais, cara. São poucas as coisas assim que prende e faz o telespectador ficar pensando, ah, será que aquilo é real? Ah, será que vai acontecer isso? Vai acontecer aquilo? Entendeu? Então o que eles fizeram aqui é coisa de maluco, velho.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Um barco viking. É, os caras levou a sério mesmo, que nem o Barry falou. Ó, Old Gods of Resgate, a turnê Ragnarok de 1975. Surpreenda-se com a ira e a fúria celestial. Aí tem os shows deles aí, ó. Ixi, que negócio é esse? Nossa, eu peguei uma lanterna muito potente. Meu Deus, o que é isso? Nossa, eu ia falar, só foi... Eu ia falar, só foi um só? Aí aparece mais. Ué. Onde que desce mesmo? Eu esqueci. Ah. Cadê? Ah. Esses inimigos mais que ficam indo para um lugar para o outro nesse tipo de névoa, enche o saco, cara. Onde? Passar por onde, mano? Por aqui não vai dar não, né? Vá para a casa dos Anderson. Nossa. Ué, mas os... Ah, faz sentido. Eu ia falar que o segredo não tá na fazenda, mas assim, eu acho que deve estar na casa mesmo. Tá certo. Ah, cara, eu não tenho paciência pra isso não. Sério. Ai, caramba, eu mereço. Ai, nossa. Vai ter que matar esses caras aqui pra poder passar. Pera aí. E se eu trazer... Ah, como eu pensei, ó. O choque dá dano neles, ó. Tem que ser esperto, né? Opa. Tem que tomar cuidado pra eu não tomar choque. Pronto. Deixa eu ver quantos minutos de gameplay. Nossa, muita coisa. Mas tá acabando, pessoal. Mas assim, eu gostei desse capítulo. Comenta aí o que vocês acharam desse capítulo. Foi melhor que o último? Ó o Barry aí. Nossa, parecendo até uma assombração embaixo desse poste. Eu quero só ver o que vão descobrir, cara.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Essa aqui é a casa?
Be careful, Al!
Ué, não abriu não? Deixa eu recarregar as armas. Imaginei.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Aproveitar que eu tô aqui, né? Pegar munição de escopeta. Aqui tem bastante mesmo. Mais uma garrafa de café. Vamos subir mais um andar. Calma, 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 calma. Sobe ainda não. Calma, deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui primeiro. Tem alguma coisa aqui em cima, hein, pessoal. Tô ouvindo uma barulhada. Tô até vendo. Ó, tem um rádio. Opa. Dá uma explorada aqui, não tem mais. Pera, tem escada pra cá? Ah, mas pera, deixa eu ouvir o rádio primeiro.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
É, como podemos ver aí, né? Então, de fato, cara, essa cidade acontecem coisas estranhas. Como eu já falei em outros episódios. Então é difícil saber o que é real, o que é história. É difícil.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Ah, sinalizador é bom, hein? Sinalizador é top. Aqui não abre, só dá pra sair pela frente. Quem aposta que vai dar uma merda do caramba agora, hein? Sabia. Eu não sabia, bicho. Nossa. Ai, que ótimo. Aê. Ai. Vamos correr pra porta. Ai, tem que abrir a porta, né? Ah, entendi a sacada. Não abriu. Que ótimo. Ai, cara, tá de brincadeira. Tem nada aqui. Não, 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 não. Volta, volta, volta. Uma coisa aqui. Não, não tem nada. Tá, a gente tem que abrir a porta do celeiro pro cara, né?
Al? Is that you out
I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Chave do sítio.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
Ah, tá aqui.
Come on, Al, open the door already. Seriously, I don't like it in here.
Quer apostar quanto, pessoal? Que eu vou sair daqui e vai ter bicho. Deixa eu até recarregar as armas. Ah, eu tô preparado, qualquer coisa. Não teve? É um milagre.
Hey, let's go, man.
Ai, estamos chegando no final, assim espero. Ué. Ah, faz sentido.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there.
Aê.
This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Deixa eu ver o nome da fazenda. Valhalla, é de fato, Valhalla. Empurrar de novo? Pronto. O que tá escrito aqui? Old Gods. Ah, os velhos deuses sabem a verdade? Bom, foi o que eu entendi, né? Meu inglês é daquele naipe. Não é aquelas coisas, mas também não é aquelas coisas ruins também.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
É, eu acho difícil essa casa ter energia, viu, cara? Casa abandonada. Se bem que... Se bem que tem energia na fazenda. Ó, bateria. Será que dá pra tocar a bateria? Ou não? Não, só enfeite. Ó, garrafa de café. Nossa, bastante garrafa de café nesse capítulo, hein? Assim que é bom. Olha, mais uma. Caramba.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome. Come on, Al, let's get the lights on, huh?
Ai, caramba. Também tô tentando achar a luz aqui, mas tá difícil. Opa. Tá difícil. Ah, tá ali, ó. Deixa eu ver se não tem nada pra cá. Tem nada. Vamos lá. Pronto. Conserte o toca-disco. Ok. Olha, rapaz.
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's her face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Osh.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened.
Alice?
I remember being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Oxi.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my barber a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Caramba! Fim do capítulo 4. Parou a música, não quero tomar copyright. Enfim, caramba, que episódio foi esse, hein, pessoal? Meu Deus do céu! Acho que agora a gente chegou, bem dizer, perto do final, hein? Agora a gente chegou bem perto do final, talvez não, talvez sim. Nossa, agora faz bem mais sentido agora, hein? Caramba, o que vai rolar disso aqui? Eu não sei. Mas vamos ver no que vai dar, né? E aí, estão gostando? Comentem aí embaixo aí pra mim saber. Esse foi o episódio 4, galera. Verdade ou mentira? Bom, esse é o título do vídeo. Comentem se vocês gostaram. Bom, vou ficando com o vídeo por aqui, mas antes, se for novo no canal, se inscreve, comenta que é novo pra gente saber. Vídeo de Xbox todo dia, ou quase todo dia. Então se inscreve aí pra não perder. E se você quiser acompanhar mais gameplays, se inscreve aí também pra estar apoiando, tá bom? E é isso aí. Vou ficando com o vídeo por aqui. Valeu, falou e tchau!